Yeah, beat your addiction, live free. Ralf Friedrichs is who you see. Listen in when you're feeling low. Take back your life, today's show. Beat your addiction, live free. Ralf Friedrichs is who you see. Listen in when you're feeling low. Take back your life, today's show. Stay positive, hope, and keep faith. Stand strong against any odds that you face. Put away the alcohol and the drugs. Fill your time with the things you love. Addiction is tough, but it's worth the work. Treat your body what it's worth. Spread positivity, inspire all. If we stand together, we will never fall. I help others see the other sides to life. A sober life, letting go of the strife. So give me a call, I can help. 1-844-4405-HELP. Homeless shelters, hospitals, jails, wherever you are. I am Ralf Friedrichs and I am here for you. 1-844-405-HELP. Change your future, starts today. Live life to the fullest, never skip a day. Create hope, spread positivity. Beat your addictions and negativity. Ralf Friedrichs is here for you. Call today so we can help you. 1-844-405-HELP. 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 We are here for you. Call us today.
Hello, my name is Ralf Friedrichs. I'm an addiction recovery coach and the host of the Take Your Life Back Today show. As an addiction recovery coach, I want to share something with you, and let me be crystal clear to leave an everlasting impact upon you. Just imagine being buried alive. You're in a coffin, but you know you're not dead. You try to push the lid of the coffin, but the enormous weight upon the lid is preventing you from opening the coffin. You think, today you're going to die. But then you say, what if I just bang on the lid? I'll unsettle the dirt, possibly, and have somebody dig their way down to help me. This is what it's like to find yourself at the lowest point of alcohol and drug addiction. You know you need help, you know you can't get it on your own, but you don't know where to turn. In reality, there are probably people standing by your grave. You just don't know that. You just think you're going to die. Usually, though, people don't think about death when they're habitually abusing drugs and alcohol. In order to feed an addiction, you have to be great at repressing the fear of death. I often ask you, my audience, did it ever cross your mind, by abusing drugs and alcohol, that maybe, just maybe, you might overdose and take something away that was so preciously given to you by the Lord Jesus Christ, your life, away from yourself? You're wasting a good life. And more selfishly, you're taking your life away from your children, your grandchildren, your husband, your wife, your parents. With this, let me leave one last thought with you. Do not be the person that I just read about on these index cards that went to their grave without asking for help. If you're watching me and you have a pulse and you're breathing, you have a chance to ask for help. Whether it's help with depression, whether it's help with low self-esteem, whether it's help with drug and alcohol addiction, or any sort of help in life. There are people ready, able, standing by, waiting to help you. With us, me, all you need to do is call me at 844-405-HELP, and I promise you I will help you take your life back. My friend, before your life is gone. There are people like Larry Geis from the Geis Academy at 516-458-2741, 516-458-2741. Larry Geis will help you with your addiction. He will help you from your addiction towards recovery, from low self-esteem to higher self-esteem, from depression to happier times. He will also, like me, always tell you it doesn't matter where you came from. It doesn't matter where you've been. What's most important is that you're asking for help. As long as you are alive, you can ask for help. Larry Geis, 516-458-2741. Larry Geis from the Geis Academy can be found at www.odysseyconsultant.org. That's www.odysseyconsultant.org. Larry Geis from the Geis Academy, 516-458-2741. Folks, in the last 5 days, 2 people from my graduating class or a year before or after have passed away. One, tragically, was hit by a car, lived for about a week and then passed away. The other one, tragically, from a stroke 2 weeks ago, died yesterday. The point here is that at some point in our lives, young, medium-aged, old, we all face certain obstacles in life. Whether it's by tragic events, whether it's by health events, or whether it's by events that we totally control. We need to be more independent, to learn to reach out to other people. If we truly have problems, whether it's mental issues, whether it's physical issues, isn't it now, today, the right time to go and seek help? With those 2 people within the last few days passing away, it made me realize one thing and one thing only. That while we still have a chance to fight, we all need to fight. We need to fight hard. We need to scream out if we need help. As long as you just sit and let whatever problems you have just eat away at you, it will consume you. It will take you. This is why it's so very, very important that you seek help if you need it. I realize we all have our independency. We all don't want to talk about certain issues, but there are certain issues that need to be addressed. But in today's show, I will address 8 important reasons why you should be more independent. So let's dive right in. When you should be more, why should we be more naturally become more independent as we progress through life? We move away from our parents, and any bonds that once sustained us from childhood are slowly diminishing right in front of our own eyes. Some people, however, form a set of new bonds as they move away from home, and they never actually grow to be truly independent. There are many reasons why we should be more independent in life. Independence here on this show, this segment today, refers to all aspects of your life, including financial, career, emotional, personal faith, and beliefs. So here are 8 reasons why you should be more independent. Reason number 1 is personal independence boosts your confidence. Independent people naturally tend to be a little bit more confident on handling issues affecting their lives. This is mainly because they are more prepared to take actions and do things without having to wait for permission or support from others. Being independent, therefore, means that you will be more likely to try out new things that you want, rather than how you know it's going to end up at the end what you expect. This also means that you will have more experience than independent individuals. This will be a time to build up confidence with your knowledge on the situation you might be tackling. For entrepreneurs, this confidence opens your mind to taking bigger risks and unbeaten paths that eventually return bigger rewards. Personal independence boosts your confidence 150%. Not relying on others is a confidence booster. Number 2, less reliance on others. Less independent individuals tend to rely so much on others. This may be because they do not want to have to make the choices for themselves, or feel too shy to go through challenges in their life without somebody by their side. This character makes you appear overly needed. Being a little bit more independent will be more appreciated by people, and they will be willing to come to you for help. Being needed or relied upon is what many crave for. This will add some value on you to make independent decisions. Number 3, emotional independence reduces stress and promotes happiness. Being emotionally dependent means that you can make most of your personal decisions and go through challenges and life situations without not necessarily dragging people into it. More emotional independence can also mean less suffering and disappointment. Since you do not depend on others to meet your emotional needs, you become less stressed. It is, however, good to understand that social support is a necessary tool, but you can still get without necessarily being emotional dependent. Financial independence means freedom and sense of accomplishment is number 4. When it comes to personal independence, there is no satisfaction comparable to the ability to pay your own bills. Being able to pay your way through life reduces dependence on your parents, your friends, spouse, or whichever person you lean on most. Financial independence means that you control your income and expenditure, and you are not answerable to anyone. The more you learn to become financially independent, the less stress you may have in your life, and you are more control of your financial future. Number 5, better decisions making. Being independent makes decision making easy task. And this is because you have proven to yourself that you are the only person that's really affected by the decisions that you, my friend, make. On the other hand, being dependent on other people for emotional financial support makes it difficult to make clear, appropriate decisions. This is because you will always have to stop to think about how the other person will be affected and how they will react to your decisions. Whereas it is a good idea to consider other people while making decisions. Being scared to make choices in fear of upsetting others can greatly greatly hold you back. Number 6, personal improvement and creativity. The idea of setting independence as a social goal can greatly boost multiple aspects of your life. Emotional independence, for example, improves your personal relationships with your friends, your social circles, family, workmates, and other people that you interact with daily. You become more control in your emotions such as anger, overexcitement, anxiety, mood swings, and so on. Having a free and independent mind gives you freedom to explore your skills and talents and will ultimately bring out the best in you. Number 7 is broader horizons. To be more independent means being prepared and free to meet new people and try new things. This in turn means you will develop a broader sense of the world and be more open to people and new opportunities. It is in these deeper horizons that lies opportunities for your success and new adventures. Less independent individuals are less likely to have such opportunities in life. This is, in fact, what sets successful entrepreneurs apart from the rest. Number 8, self-value and self-esteem. Independence can help increase your self-value and your self-esteem. More so if becoming dependent in one of your social goals, the achievement of financial and emotional, social, career, and personal independence gives you a sense of accomplishments, and that eventually changes how you rate yourself and how you view others and how others view you. The increased self-worth that comes with independence is a great booster to your self-esteem and personal success. Remember, these are the 8 reasons why you should be more independent. We all need to be more independent in life. I will tell you this, folks. I try never, and I mean never, to count on any person except for, of course, my wife. But I count on her more for love, emotional, and inspirational values of our relationship. But as far as getting things accomplished, I have learned in my 54 years alive that when you do yourself, you get the job done. And you get it done in a timely manner. For example, most recently I had applied for a position as an addiction technician, and I needed a few professional references. The few people I contacted, and I mean all, told me they would send me one within a day or two. 5 days later, I'm still waiting. And I'm not saying this to be mean or upset, but what I am saying is that what I should have really done is not asked, but just gone into my interview without them and taken that chance. Because when you rely on other people, usually you get disappointed. And I was somewhat disappointed because I really needed these references. Because the 4 or 5 people that I relied on all know me from a professional aspect of this particular situation, which is the show, Addiction Recovery. One of them happened to be my professor that I took his course and graduated to become an addiction recovery coach. So with this said, is what I'm saying is that when you're independent, you know whatever gets done, you are personally responsible for it. Personal independence boosts your confidence. Less reliant on other, you will not rely, this is exactly what my point just was, I cannot rely on other people to come through for me. Not because I don't trust them, and it's not even their job to have to do. If I ask for references, it's not their responsibility given to me. But because I relied on it, I waited till the last minute to wait for it, and they never arrived. And of course, what I should have just done right from the beginning is just gone to this interview without him anyway. I ended up having to go without him. Emotional independence reduces stress and promotes happiness. Emotional independence reduces stress and promotes happiness. Again, waiting for someone to send you something, you don't get it, you get stressed out. Financial independence means freedom and a sense of accomplishment. When you can pay your bills every month on time, it's a good feeling. I don't know about most of you folks, but when I am looking at my bills and I know I need to get these paid and I know when the paycheck comes, but every day you happen to see them on I have a sheet on my desktop, and I see them. Although I know eventually they'll get paid, and I know they eventually will be paid on time, if I could, I'd pay them every time as they come in if I had the money. Financial independence means freedom and sense of accomplishment. Number 5 is better decision making. When you're being independent makes decision making an easy task because you have proven to yourself that you are the only person that will really be affected by decisions that you make. Number 6 is personal improvement and creativity. The idea of setting independence as a goal can greatly boost multiple aspects of your life. Number 7 is broader horizons. To be more independent means being prepared and to meet new people and try new things. You set bigger goals. You look out there and there are more things to offer you when you're independent. Do yourselves all a favor. Don't rely on other people. I have learned, like I said, in 54 years, it's not right. And your self-value and self-esteem with self-independence, with independence, improves 250%, people. The moral of the story here is simple. Rely on yourself, because whatever the outcome, it's your decisions that cause that outcome. If you have a bad outcome because of somebody else's decision, you seem to blame, you get upset, you stress out. But if you make the decision, you are fully responsible for the outcome. I hope. No matter where you're watching me, and I know I looked at my analyticals from YouTube and Google, and I know I have a huge audience in Europe and Africa. No matter where you're watching me, living room, kitchen, homeless shelter, jail, wherever you're watching me, out in the woods somewhere, if you're camping, if you're sitting at the doctor's office and you happen to have YouTube on, I hope you all have the best day of your life. But I hope and I pray that you all have a sober rest of your life. And I really hope and I really pray that you all have a very independent rest of your life. Count on yourself, plant both feet on the ground, reach for the stars, and nothing, and I mean nothing, is impossible for you to achieve. And may God bless you.
Yeah, change your future, starts today. Live life to the fullest, never skip a day. Create hope, spread positivity. Beat your addictions and negativity. Ralf Friedrichs is here for you. Call today so we can help you. 1-844-405-HELP. 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 We are here for you. Call us today. Yeah, the show is over, but your life starts today. Taking back your life's the only way. Keep faith, stay positive, push through. Take back your life, it starts with you. Alcohol and drugs can't control your life. Let go of the negative and the strife. Ralf Friedrichs is the man guiding your way. The show is over, but your life starts today. Call Ralf Friedrichs at 1-844-405-HELP. That's 1-844-405-HELP. We hope you love the show today and tune in next time. Take back your life, today's show with Ralf Friedrichs.